Hey, so I'm teaching a series of lessons based off techniques from my latest album called The Word. Now, this is from the track called King of Israel, and the intro goes like this. Whoa, what's going on there? Okay, so this is a panflute from Peru. It's called a siku. Now, of course, I'm not here to teach you the panflute. What I want to show you is how you can use one hand, your left hand, to play chords or melodies on the guitar, which would then free up your right hand to do a whole bunch of creative things. Now, of course, I'm not here to teach you how to play the panflute, but you could do other things with it. For example, you could message your friend, right? Hello. Or you could read a book. Okay, joking aside, of course, you can do creative things on the guitar as well. For example, you could play percussion. Or you could do some tapping. That's just some examples that you can do. Now, I'm going to be showing you how you can execute taps on the left hand very effectively. Now, I'm going to use this song, all right, King of Israel. Blessed is the King of Israel. Now, please go check out my album. It's all original music, fingerstyle, solo fingerstyle with vocals, of course. Now, you can find it on all the streaming platforms, and your support really means a lot to me. Okay, so follow along with the score that I've given you. It's got notation and tabs. You can download it for free at my website. The link is in the description below. Now, we're just going to start. We're in the key of E major. So we're just going to start with the E major 7 chord. And it goes like this. Now, this is the E major 7 chord. But rather than fretting it all and strumming it, we're going to tap each individual note like this. Alright. It may look easy, but of course I've done this for many years. Now, what are some tips that we can do to execute this tap very effectively? Now, the first one is that we need to anchor our thumb, our left hand thumb, in the middle of the neck. Alright, behind the neck, of course. Right? What many people do is that they put their thumb up here, and then they, of course, there's a time and place to do that when you want to use the thumb to fret notes here. The low E string, right? But when you want to tap, you cannot have your thumb up here. You need to put your thumb behind the middle of the neck so that you have that strength and that support to execute the taps. All right, so that's one. Put your thumb behind the neck. And then the next one is that you want to tap as close to the fret as possible, like this. Right? If you're tapping further away from the fret, it's possible, right? But it's not so accurate. It doesn't sound so good as well, right? It's not so precise. So that's 2, tapping as close to the fret as possible. Then the next one that we need to do is when you tap, you need to press your finger down and stay there, right? You cannot press and then release the tension or wobble your hand. That's gonna distort the note. So you're just gonna tap, leave it there, let the note naturally decay. Alright, that's going to give you the purest tone and purest sound, right? Like this. And then the second, not the second, where are we at now? The fourth one is that you don't want to tap super hard. Now, many of us think that in order to create a good sound through tapping, we need to really tap as hard as you can, like this. Now, that's going to make your note go out of tune because you're actually going to be bending the string. Listen to this. That's sharp because you're pressing too hard, right? In fact, you just need a medium average amount of strength to get the note to sound out, and then the note is going to be in tune and it's going to be stable like this. And that's basically it, right? These are just my tips for you. Apart from that, it's not rocket science. You just need to tap the notes, right? So first chord, E major 7, we're just going to tap it in order like this. Then the next chord, we're gonna go to B major, like this. Now, it's not easy to use your little finger to tap, so you do need to practice to give this little finger enough strength to tap and hold the note strongly. Alright, then we're gonna go to C sharp minor. And then we're gonna go to A major. Alright, so now we're gonna just tap together. Let's play this together. We start slowly, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 to B major. Next to C sharp minor, 7. And then an A major 7, or A major. And then we're just gonna take Panflute with my right hand, and I can do whatever I want. Let's play a little bit faster. Now let's vary the rhythms a bit. So now we're tapping every single beat, right? But we can do a little bit of syncopation. It will make it sound a little bit more interesting. Right, you can repeat notes. Now there's a little bit more musical variation here rather than just a constant beat, right? Now we'll play the siku along with that. Then if you are a vocalist, you can sing along while tapping with one hand. Cometh in the name of the Lord. Fear not, daughter of Zion. Behold, thy king cometh. Now what do we do with this hand? Play percussion. Blessed is the King of Israel that cometh in the name of the Lord. Let's speed it up a little bit. It's a little slow. Fear not, daughter of Zion. Behold, thy King cometh. Now, if you notice at the end there, I was actually playing both strumming and percussion at the same time. So if you're able to develop a technique like that, go for it, right? Now it's just percussion, add in some strumming. Right, because your hand is right there anyway, it's perfectly positioned to add a little strum. Now, that might sound like a lot, but just work first on just getting your basic tapping technique down. Then you can explore so many creative ways to create your own unique style of music. Now, speaking of creating your own unique style of music, if you want to study fingerstyle guitar with me and learn how to arrange any song in a way that is unique to you for solo fingerstyle guitar, then check out my Fingerstyle for the World course, where I take you step by step to learn how to arrange fingerstyle guitar music. Alright, the links are all in the description below. If you have any questions, just drop it in the comments below. Now, I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope you enjoy my album as well. Take good care. See you next time. Bye-bye.